Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Valen, and this is DevCraft7, or Open DevCraft7, as the mod pack is actually called now, out on CurseForge. So I have actually made a list, and yes, I see the villager head. I don't know why you would want to do that to the poor villager, but somebody did that. They placed it in my house. I also have books laying around here with some frames. And I've got a chest, but I do have a big list of stuff. Warming of House and Book of Info, Dwix, which I actually read these. It's a little bit lengthy, so I may read it right now. I may read it like while I travel or something. But for now, let's see. Update notes by Volp the Horse Dog. So let's click this. Hey Valen, I've got news. The crates will now connect. Hopper functionality is yet to come. Additionally, shields are now in. Bedrolls are now added. Woodcutter is now added. Oh, I didn't realize bedroll and woodcutter were in there. They weren't even on my list. So that's a thing. But these crates here from DruidCraft. How do I actually make those? That was a bunch of planks and slabs, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Crate. Because I want to be able to see if those will join together. They should. I mean, for all intensive purposes, they should at least. There's enough of those now. And then slabs. Oops. And I've got this back to front. There we go. All right, so if I put these next to each other, they should connect. Hey, cool. And then you've got a medium crate. And you can keep making it bigger to get a really big crate and stuff. So that's pretty neat. I like that very much. I'm not going to fill it with stuff at the moment. I mean, I may at some point. In fact, what I will do is I will put Volp the Horse Dog's update notes in there. We've got Mysterious Meats and we've got Happy Trails by Dwix. He wrote a lot of stuff. It's nighttime. Basically, from what I read of these, is that he was suggesting that I take a Batwing, and which I've already eaten, by the way, and that I mix it with some other foods, which, here we go, I'll put it in here. I do plan on that, so I will put that in there. And then I believe in the other one, he mentions talking about going to spawn for some stuff that you can't normally get on the server, the way that it was created and then later changed around and stuff. But I will not be doing that today, maybe another time. Thank you very much, Dwix. So, things that I have in mind. I've got a bunch of geodes. Breaking these open at a workbench may yield valuable materials. This is great news, because I always want valuable materials. Now let me take my iron hammer, open this up, put the geodes in here, and you just click here to break open, but you need a level 2 hammer to do it. I have level 3. So we smash it, I get silver nugget. I got copper nugget. And keep doing this, and eventually I'll get a whole bunch of stuff. I don't remember how much redstone I had originally. There's a chance. Oh, there we go. I got a pristine lapis. Nice. Which, what that means... Oh, look at the Botania stuff I just got. Is that... here we go. It doesn't stack with the others. It's actually extra shiny as well. You can see that there's like this little shimmer to it every now and then. Where's the shimmer? There it is. All right, and what that does is it's just letting you know that you can add that to your tools, and it will require that from then on, so be careful about that, because you'll need more of them. But it will give an extra benefit, like an even better benefit than your regular piece of lapis would, because it's pristine make. So how did I get those geodes? I was just mining stone. It's just a random drop from mining stone. And actually, I found that they were a little bit different when I was mining them down there. They were slightly longer to mine or something like that. It was like I could tell when I was mining them. I don't know how. It's sort of like silverfish, but it was slightly different. But anyway, that's all aside. Let's put down this cuckoo clock right now. I don't have an odd numbered facing that I can put these. Let's put it there. There we go. Pretty cool. If you actually automate this, like you power it, it will actually, have a little cuckoo come out, and it'll let you know, I believe, at dawn, at dusk, and I think at noon? I can't remember. It has it on the tooltips of it, but it is from Create, and it's really fantastic. I have a glass frame that I'm just going to set up there for now. And I've got some of these other chests that I need to put away. Doggone it, my inventory was already full. I had extra redstone. I don't know why I had it on here anymore. I can't remember. But I have a bunch of stuff. You notice my armor set is here. I've got the DevCraft bone set, right? It's because I originally was going to go with the Mutant Beasts mod set of skeleton armor that was brought to me by a friend on the server, but the mod was disabled because it was actually spawning everywhere and destroying landscapes. In fact, you might have even noticed out here in the water, that massive opening down there was from Mutant Beasts Creeper. Apparently, in water does not change anything. They still do massive amounts of damage. Yeah. It's pretty harsh. But what else are we working on today? I plan on upgrading my shield. It's been good. It's a silver shield. It's my second one. But I'm thinking that I'm going to make a bone shield because Volp was telling me about that. And I need to do that. I need some regular wood. Did I put all the wood away? I don't think I have any plain wood. We're going to do one of those. That should get me the 4 that I need. There we go. And then I can make a bone shield. Cool. And then replace this. And it fits really cool on your character. And look at this. Oops, I didn't mean to click on that. I got so much stuff in here, but there you go. See, you block in, and it's on the side. It's really neat. I love it. And look, you can see the wood on the inside of it. It's pretty darn slick. I like it a lot. Now, here's the thing, though. I'm going to keep that for a bit. I'm probably going to keep that shield as well, but I also have enough moonstone now. I've been doing some mining, and I can make moonstone armor, which is very, very good stuff. It's difficult to come by, actually, but I was able to find it in enough unloaded chunks originally because I don't know why, but oh shoot, and I shouldn't have made that hat. But there we go. And here, I'll even turn these off. Oops, that doesn't work. If I do this, there we go. Let's put this other helmet on. There we are. It looks really cool. Moonstone stuff. And there's also a moonstone shield. Do I have enough for that? I have 22 left. Of course I have enough for that. Let's try that too. We can make one of those. There we go. And that looks really cool too. Let's... I could switch them. I could double shield. I can be a TIE fighter too. Look at this. But there you go. There is the 2 shields from DevCraft. Really neat. Recently added. Nice too. It's got the wood interior on it. Oh, it's really slick. And it doesn't cover up too much, but it does cover up quite a bit. I think what I'm going to do though is probably, I know this is going to be counterintuitive, I'm going to wear the bone shield just so that I don't have it blocking a lot of the view for viewers. If you're regularly playing, you may end up wanting to go with something else. We're going to put this in the magic's chest. I am also going to be wearing my mining helmet. I'm not going to be doing this one here because the mining helmet acts like Optifine carrying a torch around with you, where you have progressive lighting as you run around, and that's I find that fabulous. So that's something that I really miss. So much for my lucky armor for now. I'm putting it in here, and my silver shield, keeping this stuff, and I will be making other things. Now let's take these off the list. I got the geodes. There we go. Oh, obsidian skull. As I was saying, I was going to go into the nether, right? And so I need to prepare to go into the nether, because if you are familiar with me and my playthroughs, you know, which by the way, the skull here was just made from some bone blocks, which, I made from some bone meal, tossing it in one of these, a grinder, tossing bones in there. But I have this addiction to lava where I will, oh look, I've got fire resistance just having it in my inventory. Can I put it in a bauble slot? Oh wait, I just clicked that. I don't want that. Can I put it in any bauble slot? No, it just sits in your inventory. All right, fair enough. And I get fire resistance, which that should help quite a bit. You can use it later on to make an obsidian skull shield, but that requires silver dragon scales. which require dragon scales. And that's only one of them, because a dragon scale is made from a dragon head, and you only get 3 from so you'd need to find 2 dragon heads and then make a mystical dagger. Yep, which is made from all sorts of crazy stuff in order to get that shield. But for now, I've got the super uber totally awesome version right here with the skeleton shield. Maybe we'll do the moonstone chestplate stuff later. Which, by the way, I absolutely love the hat. I looked in the configs for the hat and for this, and you can have it so it doesn't come down over your eyes if you want. And you can turn the spawn rates down for mobs. But the mod itself, which, by the way, is called Mining Helmet, adds in the mining helmet and the fact that you may run into random zombies that wear it or other creatures, as well as they may carry pickaxes with them. And that's pretty much it. But as they wander around, they will light up the area. So that's kind of cool. All right, that's done. Now, I want to make a monster masher, a prefab monster masher. I have plans for this, but it requires skulls. In order to get skulls, I've been visiting other people's bases. I have some mana steel ingots. I got a bunch of them from different chests and stuff as I was exploring. I converted some of them into elementium ingots. I also made dreamwood twigs, which, by the way, if you want to know how to make dreamwood twigs, it's dreamwood, right? And then how do you make dreamwood? You do what? An infrangible platform? Advanced route? What? No. It's borked in 1.14. Britannia's questline progress is not exactly as intact as it should be. So you might have some problems with that. I'm not going to be getting into Britannia very much because of that. If I do, it'll probably just be some really basic stuff showing people how to get into it, because even the book doesn't list a lot of the recipes on how you can progress. But things that I do know is that if I take a couple dreamwood twigs, which, by the way, is from just some regular, was it magical wood or something like that from Britannia? I can't remember what the name of it's called. Let's actually look it up so I can be accurate. The name of the wood type is living wood. There you go. Take some living wood. You throw it through an Elfheim portal. You get dreamwood wood, and then you can turn that into dreamwood twigs by crafting it. Same with elementium. You take some mana steel ingots, you toss it through an Elfheim portal, and you get some of that. And I get an elementium axe now. Why do I need an elementium axe with all the other stuff that I have? This, being an elementium axe, has the added benefit of you have a chance of getting mob heads. So I'm going to be looking for certain skulls, skeletons, and zombies, which I'm unlikely to find in the Nether, but I now have this, and I plan on using it as often as possible so that I can get that. That aside, which, by the way, the mining helmet is really cheap. You can just make it with it. If you get a lantern in the vanilla recipes crafting thing, that shows up around here on vanilla Minecraft, then it'll unlock the recipe for the mining helmet, not from leather or iron. But I plan on making an assembly halo. If you have never made one of these before, which I highly recommend you do, from mana steel and a mana pearl, which is just iron dropped in a mana pool, and an ender pearl dropped in a mana pool. You just move them over, you make yourself an assembly halo, and what does this do? It brings up this crazy screen around you. Here, let me actually go out here so you can see I've got a crafting table at the front. You can craft things on the fly. It's basically a crafting table on the stick, but it will save 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 recipes in it. On top of that, you can upgrade it, and I highly recommend you do. It will take a bit of mana when you're first starting out, but if you craft it up like this, you get a manufactory halo, which is even better. It auto crafts for you on the fly. So if you have cobblestone building up in your inventory, you can have this set so that it will start compacting it for you automatically. No longer will you be needing some kind of compacting thing like in here. Look at all this. Oh my gosh. Let me take a stack of these. And then if I take this, actually I don't want to, let me click here. There we go. Crafting table. So if I put this like that, right? Compressed stone. Then I do here, compressed stone, just like that. And now when I have stone in my inventory, it should automatically do that. Not enough materials. Look at that. Now, as I gather the stuff. So if I grab some of this, I think I would need to like pick it up. Yep, just like that. It's when you pick it up. It's not when you just pull it into your inventory. So I would need to like kind of toss all this on the ground. And then I instantly will make a whole bunch. Just look at it go of the compressed stuff, which the compactor mod that Newbie made, compacted. There you go. Mod does have its own compactor as well, a cobblestone compactor and a cobblestone impactor. So don't be afraid to use those as well. I just like the Manufactory Halo for the fact that it'll do that for me, and I can also auto-craft with it. So I'm not really going to complain about that. All right, so I do have some other things. I found some glowing water, which is from Reliquary. If you're not familiar with Reliquary, you can make some fantastical stuff. Oh, glowing bread. I haven't thought about that. Hey, bread. I don't have bread? Really? Huh. Well, guess what I'm going to have soon? Bread. Looks like it's simple enough to make. I could use... let's close this door real quick because it's nighttime. I could use create to like make lots of bread really cheap, but honestly, I've got wheat. I'm not worried about it. Let's put this away. And then if I craft these, have I eaten this yet? I have eaten it. All right, take this plus this. 3 glowing bread. Wow. Wow. And what is it to make glowing water? It's actually pretty cheap as long as you have nether wart growing. I already have a glowstone farm, which, by the way, we'll check on that shortly here. Wow, that's some really good stuff. Okay. Can I open this? Put those 2 back in. Heck, I'll put these in too. I don't need them with me. Here, I'll show you the farm that I have. Remember, I've got those moths in there? Let's click. Oh, God. I need to go up. There we go. You can see I've got some glowstone dust. I also have plenty of lime lunar moth eggs, but I've got glowstone dust up the wazoo, so that shouldn't be a problem anymore. Now let's continue heading back up. Don't worry, we're getting to the nether. It's true, I'm just getting through all sorts of stuff. So these are now off my list. I want to make a mechanical crafter. We're not going to do that until we come back from the nether, because I don't want to mess that up too much. I have way too much moonstone still on me. Let's put that away. I now have my magic obsidian skull. I also have an underground ruin map, which I don't think I'm too far from. I might be able to get to it. Alright, so there are a few things that I still want to do. Like, I do still want to do some auto crafting, even though I can easily just kind of toss this stuff on the ground. But it'd be nice to just have some option for it. Then I could choose whatever I want, not have to have it interfere with my inventory. It is night already. But I also wanted to get into Firefly. And I don't think I'm going to do that before the nether. I think I'll do that after, maybe after I've messed around with Create a bit. But before we go to the nether, I wanted to explore this underground ruin map, which I'm on the map already. And it looks like it's just up there. And it's underground. So I wonder if I can get there underground. This is what I'm going to try to do at least. Need to just head all the way down this ladder. I need to upgrade this to another slightly faster version. Let's see. Is there... You can see on the... not on this map, but on my mini map in the top there. Let's hit Z. You can see that I've been doing some mining. I found a whole bunch of... what is this? Scoria, I think it is, from Create. Yeah, and I have not mined any of it because I'm hoping to silk touch this with one of Direwolf's mining gadgets. That'll probably be the cheapest way to do it. But I think that that's going to be the way to go. Where is this going to be? I have no idea. I've got multiple exits on this thing. Hui! There we go. That was a lucky jump. And it looks like if I just keep going this, see, it looks like it's above ground, but it says underground ruin map. So I don't really know. I see you mobs down there. Don't worry, I've got my pink axe with me. It's going to be very far over there. Crud. I don't think that this is going to all connect in the direction that I want it to go. So I might do an explore. Maybe I'll narrate a little bit or something like that along the way. We'll see. But for now... Ooh, crystal cave. No, I don't want to fall down there. That could be really good. Maybe I do fall down there. Whee! Ooh, bedrock. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm going to mine my way through this wall here, I think. And then I'll be back in a minute. And here we are in one of Quark's crystal caves. This one's, what is it, magenta? No, violet and black? Yup. These are really cool. I'm going to bring them all back and use them to decorate with. Especially the black ones, actually. You can see the sparkles on them so much better. They're really neat. And I don't think that there's a way that you can actually craft them. Hello. How are you? I'm just going to axe you something. And this spider doesn't seem bothered with me. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. No heads. Oh, boo. But anyway, usually in these crystal caves, you'll find lots of loot. And you probably notice that I've got light particles going with me. Compact uranium. Ew. Might take some of that. That's not a common find. We've got platinum ore, which is going to be, it actually has more uses now. There's tons of stuff over there, but let's look at this map. How far are we away? Still pretty far. All right, I'm going to get a little bit closer and we'll see what we can find.